The Ashtavakra Gita, presented by Svayam Prakash Sharma, Part 19. Part 19, the last but one part of the Ashtavakra Gita, consists of chapter 90. The King Janaka is wonderstruck by the discourse of Ashtavakra on the Atma. Realizing the majesty of the Atma, the wise king extols the pure unborn self, whose majesty surpasses all of man's threefold aims of desire, wealth, and piety, whose majesty surpasses the duality and the non-duality of the Atma, as has been expounded by various metaphysical discourses and speculations, whose majesty surpasses the sense of time, space, and eternity, and whose majesty surpasses even the context of life, death, and the world. Janak understands that the Atma, which is absolute and supreme, that Atma goes beyond the four states of consciousness. It goes beyond the state of Yog Samadhi, and it goes beyond the state of dissolution of consciousness as well. The wise king realizes that the Atma is the non-attached, eternal witness of the changing phenomena of life and death, of desire and the goals of life, of earthly relations and obligations, of good and evil, of past and present, of time and location. The Atma is beyond both the gross and the subtle experience, the sensual and the spiritual experience. Janak realizes that the majesty of the Supreme Self, the Param Atma of Brahm, not only transcends Yoga, it also transcends the supra-rational illumination of the Self or the Atma. Chapter. After listening to the discourse of Ashtavakra, Janak says, I have acquired the pincers of the knowledge of the Self or the Atma. Using these pincers, I have taken out the thorns of the diverse intellectual opinions that were embedded in the deep recesses of my consciousness and that were preventing my attaining the Atma. By the pincers of the knowledge of the Self, I have taken out the thorns of my intellectual confusion from the depths of my consciousness. I now realize that learning from the scriptures, learning from intellectual investigation and research only go to confuse the mind, which is not the case when the Atma is directly apprehended, when the Atma is directly grasped and understood. I realize that the Atma cannot be attained by intellectual reasoning or by philosophical discussion. The Atma can only be attained by direct apprehension. To me, who am established in my own grandeur, where is righteousness? Where is desire? Where is wealth? Where is conscience? Where is duality? And where is non-duality? Now that I am established in my own grandeur, there is no righteousness for me. There is no desire for me. There is no wealth for me. There is no conscience for me. There is no duality for me. And there is no non-duality for me. For me, these simply do not exist any longer. They have no meaning whatsoever for me. Righteousness and enjoyment, conscience and prosperity, duality and non duality. I have transcended all these pairs of opposites that were woven by nature or the gunas in the phenomenal world. To me, who am established in my own grandeur, where is the past? Where is the future? And where is the present? Where is space? And where is eternity? Now that I am established in my own grandeur, there is no past for me. There is no future for me. There is no present for me. There is no space for me. And there is no eternity for me. I have transcended the sense of time that involves the contradiction between the past, the present, and the future, between the then and the now, and the to be. I have also transcended the sense of location that assumes opposites of a here and a there. I have also transcended the opposites of eternity and temporariness. For me, who am established in my own grandeur, where is the Atma? Where is the non Atma? Where is good? Where is evil? Where is meditation? And where is non meditation? Now that I am established in my own grandeur, there is no Atma for me. There is no non Atma for me. There is no good for me. There is no evil for me. There is no meditation for me. And there is no non meditation for me. To me, abiding in my own grandeur, where is dream? Where is deep sleep? And where is waking? Where is the fourth state of ecstasy? And where is anxiety? Now that I abide in my own grandeur, there is no dream sleep for me. There is no dreamless deep sleep for me. There is no waking for me. There is no fourth state of ecstasy for me. And there is no anxiety for me. For me, these do not exist any longer. To me, established in my own grandeur, where is distance? Where is far for me? Where is nearness? Where is near for me? Where is outside? And where is inside? Where is gross? And where is subtle? Now that I am established in my own grandeur, there is no distance or far for me. There is no nearness or near for me. There is no inside for me. There is no outside for me. There is no gross or sensual for me. And there is no subtle or spiritual for me. The difference between far and near, the difference between outside and inside, and the difference between the gross and subtle, between the sensual and the spiritual, these differences no longer exist for me. To me, established in my own grandeur, where is death and where is life? Where are the many, many worlds? And where are all the worldly relations? Where is dissolution of consciousness? Where is samadhi? Now that I'm established in my own grandeur, there is no death for me. There is no life for me. There are no many worlds for me. And there are no worldly relations for me any longer. There is no dissolution of consciousness for me, nor is there any samadhi for me any longer. I have transcended the notions of time and duration that are in the background of life and death. I have transcended the notion of space that is in the background of separate and discontinuous worldly existence. I have transcended all worldly relations and all activities. To me, who am completely poised in my own self or Atma, there is no need of any discourse about the threefold goals of life. There is no need of any discourse about yoga, and there is no need of any discourse about wisdom. I have now realized and understood the all sufficiency of the wisdom of the self or the Atma. The Atma that is beyond the values of life. The Atma that is beyond yoga or the means of acquiring the supreme wisdom. And the Atma that is beyond wisdom itself. Yes, I have realized and understood the all sufficiency of the wisdom of the self or the Atma. The Atma that is beyond the values of life. The Atma that is beyond yoga or the means of acquiring the supreme wisdom, and the Atma that is beyond the wisdom itself. I have realized that Atma. This concludes part 19 of the Ashtavakra Gita, consisting of chapter 19. Om Shanti, 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 Om.